I don't know why. I really like this sweater. I really like it. What's up, everybody? I'm back. Welcome to a brand new video, and today we're going to be doing a Godzilla vs. Kong news speedrun. I don't have time. It's finals. I'm just too busy, and life's in the way. I don't even know when this video is going to come out. I'm recording it the night before. It's going to be irrelevant, so I don't know when I'm going to get it posted, but I'll try. So in this new speedrun, we're going to talk about the specific topic of Godzilla vs. Kong's new news, you know, the most recent stuff since my last update. We're not covering the other stuff, and I can't elaborate on anything like I would like to. I'd like to sit here and talk about all the implications of this, what I think it means for the industry and everything for the film industry, but I just don't have the time. So I'm going to run through what I can run through, but I really don't have time. I'm really in a rush here. Gomorrah Island put out a call to arms on Twitter that I think is important that we mention. It was a simple call to arms, saying that fans should support Godzilla vs. Kong regardless of how it releases, that we should definitely try to see it in theaters if we can, if it's safe for us. That's going to be the way that the MonsterVerse makes the most money. That's going to be the most important thing. Supporting the movie in theaters is at the end of the day going to be the most important move we can make if we want more MonsterVerse films down the line, and if we want Godzilla films to continue consistently without any hiatus in between. This is what we got to do. We got to support the movie in theaters to show that there's still interest in the franchise, to show that it's still economically viable, and to convince Toho and Legendary and Warner to continue making MonsterVerse films, as I know many of us hope they do. So that's the call to arms they put out. I'm echoing that here because I think it's really important that we mention that. There are rumors on Twitter, speculation really, not really rumors, but speculation on Twitter done by people like Grace Randolph, who have said that the reason that this whole HBO Max deal that we're about to get to is occurring might be because Legendary can't actually handle the delay. And on my previous video, I was just talking about how there is no pressure for the movie to come out, and that's absolutely true. There is no pressure for Godzilla vs. Kong. There's nothing riding on it at the moment. There's no advertising. They're not losing any money, except they're not gaining any money. Now, Warner Brothers can handle that. They're a big studio. They're making a lot of money from other places. So although they aren't making money from movies right now, they still have their feet in other pools. You know, they own a lot of other stuff, and they do have HBO Max and other things like that, and AT&T of course owns them. So there's a lot more going into that than there is with Legendary, where they don't have much of anything at the moment. Legendary is owned by Wanda Group, who owns a big stake in AMC, as I understand it. Now AMC theaters are on the verge of bankruptcy here in the States, and it seems like this HBO Max move might kill them, but at the same time they're just dying in general. This coronavirus really ruined AMC theaters and the movie industry as a whole, and so Wanda is bleeding money, it sounds like, at the moment. And especially with Legendary, they're not bringing in any money, so they need money to come in, and they need it quick so that they can have some sort of stimulation during all this. And it sounds like the way they might want to do that is by forcing Godzilla vs. Kong out in whatever way they can. So that's an international theatrical release, whereas here in America it's a split release, which is we'll get to. Now, I'd like to remind everybody that the MonsterVerse is a billion-dollar franchise. Although not one individual movie has made $1 billion, the franchise overall has grossed over $1 billion, and they do a lot in merch sales, and it's very popular on streaming and DVD as well. So it's the most successful franchise Legendary currently has under its hood, its roof. I don't know. It's currently the most popular and successful franchise Legendary itself owns at the moment, so they need that money, and it sounds like this might be the reason they're going to try and force it out. Oh, we got a new Godzilla vs. Kong banner. It's alright. It's like a very fan-made looking banner. This isn't like really huge news. I don't even exactly know where this comes from. The Amazon store is what Kaiju News Outlet reported. The Amazon store hit us with a brand new official MonsterVerse banner featuring an image of Kong from one of the Kong Skull Island posters and the Godzilla King of the Monsters poster. I recognize that. I'll throw up the original image on screen. I can't remember it off the top of my head. But it's like a combination of, I think, like the Total Film magazine cover and a Kong Skull Island poster. So there you go. It's cool. I like it. Kong looks better than Godzilla on here, in my opinion. Godzilla, I think they could have picked a better image of him, but it's okay. It's just a nice little thing for Amazon, I guess. Anyways, Warner Bros. Just said F it. They threw in their towel. They said F it. Every single Warner Bros. Movie in 2021 is going out theatrically and HBO Max the same day. This is an interesting deal. That means that internationally the movies will come out up to 2 weeks before they do here in America to avoid American piracy, which will be caused or amplified by the HBO Max deal. So I hate that, because that means that Godzilla vs. Kong is going to come out earlier internationally than it will here in the States, which means means that whoever wins the fight is guaranteed to get spoiled, whether or not leaks spoil that for us. It will get spoiled once the movie officially drops internationally, which means I'm probably going to have to just like purge all social media until that movie's out once that period hits. So anyways, Godzilla vs. Kong might come out internationally early, as all Warner Bros. Movies will. They will come out internationally early, and we're using Wonder Woman as a template because that's what's currently happening. So they're going to come out internationally early, like a week to 2 weeks early, and then they will hit HBO Max same day as they hit American theaters, meaning they will still have IMAX releases, they will still be playing in theaters. So those of you who have theaters open near you and whose theaters are safe to go to them, support the movie in theaters. And for the rest of us, and for the rest of the people who can't go or don't want to, it will come out on HBO Max. So if you have HBO Max, you can watch it same day for no additional price as it comes out in theaters, at least if this Wonder Woman deal is like successful. Because if Wonder Woman isn't successful, I have a feeling that they might put a little extra price tag bumper on the HBO Max deal, but we'll have to wait and see. It'd be kind of hard for them to go back on that now, but they might. Anyways, yeah, all the movies are going to come out same day for 31 days. They will be available for 31 days on HBO Max, and after that 31-day window, if you miss it, you miss it. Now you got to go to theaters. It will be in theaters for I think like 72 days is the theatrical window. So it's only a dual release for the first month, and then it goes back to theaters only, which is arguably the best plan to release a movie. I honestly think this is the best way to release a movie. I know in my previous video it seemed like I was trashing streaming a lot. I absolutely was, because I think PVOD is a nightmare, and I think if you were to go the premium access route, it would fail entirely and miserably. But if you do this dual release, which hasn't worked in the past, we've seen that with Bill and Ted and other things, there's potential here because this is a different system than PVOD. Either way, I think this is arguably the best way to release the movie currently, and any movie currently is with this kind of dual release system, and so I hope it works out, and we'll just have to wait and see. Godzilla vs. Kong is set to be one of the first major blockbusters from Warner Bros. Coming out in 2021. In fact, it might be the first. I forget when Dune comes out, but I think it might be the first. I don't know. The way they announced all the movies is kind of confusing because they didn't announce them in release date order, which is weird. But yeah, it's going to be one of the first big blockbusters for Warner coming out next year. They have a 17 slate total, so there's going to be 17 movies released from Warner's in theaters and on HBO Max same day. This is a pandemic-only strategy, so after the pandemic ends, don't expect this deal to continue. During the Warner Bros. Little announcement video, they put out a little teaser, an announcement video showing that they are going to be putting these movies on HBO Max. There was footage shown for Wonder Woman and some other films. No new footage was shown, so anyone wondering why there was no Godzilla vs. Kong footage, it's because there was no new footage shown. It was just pre-existing stuff, and of course there is no pre-existing Godzilla vs. Kong stuff, which is exactly why we're in this predicament. Anyways, there was a new logo for the film shown. It's really cool. I love the font. As I've talked about the font before, it's a perfect blend between Godzilla's font and Kong's font. It's awesome. I love the color palettes here. It's really cool having the blue and the orange mix, showing that they're still having that attention to detail that Kong is orange, Godzilla is blue according to their color palettes from the last films they were in. I love the blending of that, and I think the logo overall looks super clean, super crisp, beautiful. It's so much better than it has been previously. Looks the best it ever has. I love it. I think it's fantastic, and I'm excited to see that tagged onto the trailers because I guarantee that is the logo that will be tagged onto the trailers. And so now let's get on to the potential of when we could see those trailers with that banner. Well, Warner Bros. Is headed to CCXP tomorrow. I don't know when tomorrow, but tomorrow. They are headed to CCXP. That's my guess. I'm thinking we're going to get something. I don't think we're going to get a trailer, but I'm thinking we're going to get something. I have a feeling I'm going to have to cancel my plans tomorrow and head back here, which I shouldn't be here, but I think I'm going to have to cancel my plans and head back here because I think we'll get something. Which also, the fact that I shouldn't be here to record videos tells me, that they're probably going to be something, because history shows again and again how Legendary and Warner hate me. They decide to release trailers every time I'm not home. Anyways, Wonder Woman is coming out on Christmas, so there is going to be Wonder Woman out in theaters and at home, and they're going to need a trailer to play before that movie, and so it's entirely likely that Warner wants to release a Godzilla vs. Kong trailer this December so that it can play in front of Wonder Woman on Christmas. Now, when is that going to happen? I don't know. There is the potential for a delay of Godzilla vs. Kong could get delayed. At this point, with the HBO Max release, it seems very unlikely, which means that marketing has to start soon. Typically, we have a 6-month marketing period, which puts us right in that zone right now, and so yes, I'm thinking December is the month that we will get something. Do I think it'll be a full-out trailer? I don't know, but I think we'll get something. December 10th has historically been a very lucky date for Godzilla. We had a trailer for Godzilla 2014. The very first trailer for Godzilla 2014 that released officially was released on December 10th, 2013, and King of the Monsters had its second trailer released on 2018's December 10th. So, December 10th seems to be the historically lucky date. If history does truly show again and again, I think that truly will be the date. That's my biggest guess, is that December 10th we will get a trailer, which means CCXP, I'm sure, will just be some sort of teaser footage, maybe some still images, but that's about it. I don't think we're going to get a full out trailer tomorrow. I don't know when this video is coming out, but I don't think we're going to get a full out trailer. And my guess is that they will play the same exact clip of Godzilla and Kong on the aircraft carrier that they played the year before. Maybe they'll release it officially this time instead of cracking down and giving copyright strikes like they did last year on this date. But I think we will see the Godzilla and Kong on the aircraft carrier footage, which I have to tell you guys, I have heard from sources that that is just test footage. It's not actually representative of the final product of the movie. Whether that means that a shot like that will occur in the final movie, I don't know, but I have heard that that shot itself is not from the movie. It is from a test reel, and that's why it was such a big deal last year, is because it wasn't actually supposed to be shown. It did get shown, and so everyone went into a frenzy. Warner freaked out because how could they show that? That wasn't supposed to be shown. It just got put into the mix. That's why Warner freaked out, is because it was never supposed to see the light of day. But I don't know. I still think that there's going to be an aircraft carrier scene like that in the movie. We have images for it. It's on the Playmates boxes, and it just seems right. You know, we've heard everything about it, and so it seems like it's going to happen. But I don't think that image in particular will be the exact image. It might be very reminiscent of what we see in the final film, but I think that image itself is actually just a test image, at least from what I've heard. Okay, point is that I think we're going to get some sort of teaser at CCXP. I don't know what it is, but I have a feeling we'll get something small. I could be entirely proven wrong. By the time this video goes out, you guys will know if I'm wrong probably. But I think we could get something, and that's pretty much it. Yeah, I think this December's our best bet for a trailer, and if not this December, every month that hits, I think the odds will just amplify. It will be an exponential relationship. You know, every month we'll get exponentially more likely that we'll get a trailer. I do think we might get something this December though. For those of you who like and subscribe, remember that you guys are the real heroes. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I will see you guys next time for the next one. D-Man out. What? You never watched my 66 years of Godzilla tribute? You know it's posted, right? I'm not supposed to give my opinion, but go check it out. And then you can tell me if you like it or not.